In this video we will see amazing random facts. Hippos spend most of their day resting in water and can hold their breath for up to 30 minutes. Hippos secrete a reddish oily fluid sometimes called blood sweat from special glands in their skin. But the fluid is not sweat. The lluvia de peces, also known as aguacero de pescado, is a phenomenon that has been occurring yearly for more than a century in Oro, Honduras, in which fish are said to fall from the sky. It occurs up to 4 times in a year. The platypus, a semi-aquatic egg-laying mammal found in Australia, is one of few mammals to make venom, which males produce in abdominal venom glands and deliver through spurs on their hind legs. Some people think Thai whispering can damage your voice. But that's not true. Studies have shown that whispering might actually damage the larynx more than normal speech. Pareidolia is a psychological phenomenon that causes people to see patterns in a random stimulus. This often leads to people assigning human characteristics to objects. Usually this is simplified to people seeing faces in objects where there isn't one. All giant pandas at zoos in the US and elsewhere around the world are all on loan from China, which maintains ownership over the pandas and charges an annual fee for their lease, usually around $1 million. In 1888, Theophilus Van Kannel invented the revolving door, a design that characterized the entrance of modern skyscrapers. Theophilus Van Kannel, who developed the revolving door, did so because of an aversion to holding open doors for women and other acts of chivalry. Blaschko's lines, also called the lines of Blaschko, are lines of normal cell development in the skin. These lines are invisible under normal conditions, but can become apparent as whorls, patches, streaks or lines in a linear or segmental distribution over the skin due to a mosaic skin condition. Wakayama, Susami, a fishing town in Wakayama Prefecture with a population of around 5,000, is in Guinness World Records for having the deepest underwater post box, at a depth of 10 meters off its coast. A dermatoglyphia is the absence of ridges on the skin on the pads of the fingers and toes, as well as on the palms of the hands and soles of the feet. The patterns of these ridges, called dermatoglyphs, form whorls, arches, and loops that are the basis for each person's unique fingerprint. Lichtenberg figures, LFs, also known as ferning pattern, feathering, coralographic markings or arborescent burns, are a pathognomonic skin sign for a lightning strike injury. They received their name from Georg Lichtenberg, who in 1777 first described them whilst conducting static electricity experiments. The expiration date on water bottles is not for the water but for the plastic bottle it is packed in. When the packaged bottle is exposed to sunlight or heat, the polyethylene terephthalate, PET, present in the plastic bottle start leaching into the water, which can make it hazardous for the health along with the taste as well. Lake Hillier is a saline lake on the edge of Middle Island, the largest of the islands and islets that make up the Recherche archipelago in the Goldfields Esperance region, off the south coast of Western Australia. It is particularly notable for its pink color. The salt-loving algae called Dunaliella salina in the water. The algae contains a pigment called beta-carotene, also present in carrots, which has long been thought to be what gives pink lakes their color. Almonds are indeed a member of the Prunus family that includes peaches, though not the same species. If you were to crack open a peach pit, you'd notice the inside looks very similar to an almond. Sea snails use their teeth to scrape food off rocks. The tiny teeth can withstand pressure high enough to form diamonds. It's as strong as steel and tough as a bulletproof vest, capable of withstanding the same amount of pressure it takes to turn carbon into a diamond.